Bing, bang, bing. Oh, there we go. Let's make sure all of our audio devices are working. Oh, let's put some fucking music on, dummy.
I forget my Sirenscape.
What's the over-under on Danny's audio not working again?
Pretty good. It looks like it's working now.
I'll give you 3 to 1.
I don't hear anything out of Sirenscape.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get you something.
Oh, great.
Let me just get anything.
There we go.
My Twitch crashed.
Yeah, Twitch is a douche today.
Yeah, so as we see, we don't have a snick tonight. Want to make sure everybody tells Ymira that we love her face and that she gets better. You can also see, as of last week's shenanigans, the otters have just taken over everything. Right, so right. We also have what side is it? This side. We also have our memes. I just put them into a roll, so it just felt like it was time after a season of collecting memes. So there's just a meme roll now. Yes. So that's fun.
Okay. So what you want to distract us during games is what you want to do.
Don't worry, it's not very many and it cycles pretty quick. So I watched it for about 10 minutes when I made it, and then the novelty wears off.
But it'll only grow.
It's funny, yeah, how I mentioned the word memes and then it summons Adam from the internet and he just shows up in chat.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
The meminator.
The meminator.
The meminator. Come with me if you want to meme.
Yeah. Aetherwolf too. Oh god, it's to just say memes and all the OGs show up.
They come out of the fucking woodwork.
Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of housekeeping. If you want to donate, you can donate. It goes directly into the charity below. What else was there? Did it not play that music? Why did it stop?
Yeah, there we go.
Why did it cut out? So yeah, charity thing. Nobody else has any really announcements or anything, I don't think, right?
Maybe an announcement, yeah. So next week we go live with our Vampire the Masquerade games on Lanyap Gaming. So I don't know. I'll provide a link next time.
Okay.
Going live.
That is a good point. I think next week we're just going to do a giveaway because I want to give away dice because I can. It's exciting and fun, and I like winning shit, so I assume everybody else does.
Don't abuse your power, Dan. Don't abuse your power.
Straight up, found out that they make like scented dice, and they have one. Like a few of them are like, I don't think this person's ever smelt a campfire before.
I don't know how you got the smell of head lice, but we did, and this is where we are right now.
Yeah, the technology.
This one smells like poop. Scott, get your hand out of the toilet.
This dice is funny. It rolls like shit.
Austin, that is shit.
Awesome.
Let's see. So last we left off, Lyra was stuck in a gem. She was wiped out from all that healing that went down. I forgot to tell you guys. I meant to make a mental note of it, and I didn't. Your legacy items, those custom items from the first game or the level 1, you can use them twice a day now. So if you want to mark that down on your, I forgot that was part of the level up that I never got to.
What?
Well, thank you.
What's that? Leveled up?
Oh yeah, you leveled up.
We're level 5. That was after the fight with Galen Dredd.
Well, someone's been in a can for a little while.
In the can.
We were told that after the Galen Drench fight.
I forgot.
I was sleeping in my can.
Yeah, so there's that. What did we find? So
we got a bunch of loot.
I'll leave it up to you guys. How much of a recap do you want? Because I know Chris hasn't seen it. Do you want to recap her in game? It's up to you.
I don't know if ever I want to talk about that again. We should probably tell her now.
That's fair.
Teddy's Lord and Savior, the Almighty Otter.
Yeah. So last session, you guys were leaving the Temple of the Forgotten Pharaoh. Teddy is gingerly trying to leave with this artifact that was just dripping raw magic, and and making sure not to touch it. Yeah.
Right. In typical fashion, our protocol is always to level the place, or blow up part of it so that people can't get to it.
Burn it down.
Their signature.
Yeah, pretty much at this point.
Yeah. Snick effectively set charges and blew it up. Michael Smith Bronson, aka Teddy, was running. I know you end up dropping it in the sand because you're trying to figure out what to do with that item.
He was having a dilemma, like, should I just bury it and fucking leave it forever? No, someone's gonna find it. A bug's gonna touch it and turn it into a monster. I can't. I don't want this, but yeah, I can't leave it.
So Yezin went and picked it up, and as soon as he touched it, it just started spewing raw magic, and wild magic started just snapping off. It turned him into a dire otter, thanks to Tony's suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
And a sober dire otter. What was it? 11 days you can't get drunk.
11 days I can't get drunk. Oh god.
That's right. Yeah.
How many days have been since we started in our boat?
3.
But this just happened.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not even through day 1, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. But like, so for the next year of playing.
Yeah. In real life games, about a year.
Yeah, we went through one whole season, and it was about 4 or 5 days, one whole week.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then no matter what you did, that fucking otter was invincible. A challenge rating 1/8 otter against a party of level 5 adventurers would not die and almost wiped everyone.
Completely immune to magic.
Completely
immune to ranged attacks, I believe.
Yeah.
Or definitely immune to Zveek.
It was literally immune to everything just by rolls, but since then I've adjusted it so that way it reflects that if this happens again.
Oh, damn it.
It was just writing was on the wall, so it has resistance to magic now. But
Otters are broken.
Yeah, otters are broken.
Yeah.
OP.
We need them rewrite. But yeah, then you guys stole both ships. Well, I guess not really stole, but got back in your stolen ship and then took Galen Drench's ship as well. And I think we left off Nimbletooth. Oh, Snick had a vision. She saw, we got a little something. Hold on, that's one thing I didn't pull up. Please hold. Yeah. That's weird. I just got a prompt that something happened in chat, and it didn't reflect it.
Nathan Wolf with the sinister spellcasting cat.
Yeah, it gave me a prompt like there was an action or something like that, like a donation or. That's strange. I'll have to look into why that didn't show anything. Yeah, so Snick had a vision now that Galen Drench's spirit is trapped inside of her chest.
Oh.
Yeah. Of him going in and murdering essentially her two parents. They tried to set the bomb off. It was like a hold person spell, and instead that red ruby he was holding protected him, but reversed the spell back onto them. They were frozen in place. He took the sword out of one of the parents and stabbed them through the backs, and then set up a chair and just was watching as they slowly began to die. That's what we assume anyway, but that's when the vision faded out. $20 tip. All right. Thanks, Calf. Hidden behind the can. Oh, let me put the... Fuck that up. Alert box. I wonder why it doesn't show it in my activity
And then
feed.
Snake mutilated his corpse.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Let me put this above the Dream Can Otter. That should do it. Let me get these docs sorted. 1 second. Yeah, I don't know why it won't tell me who did it because I want to thank them, and that sucks.
None of your business. Move on.
None of your fucking business.
None of your business. Hey, mind your business.
Okay, yeah, but that's pretty. How we left off was, Nimbletooth had gotten onto Galen Drencher's ship. Everyone's on the ship, and he was unlocking the first door. Kind of goes down, and there's a main door. And as soon as he unlocked the door, he could see something slowly being lit by the swaying light. And then today was when we were going to figure out what that was.
Oh, that's right. I followed him down there
Fuck,
too.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I didn't brought the
Before the
companion to
rest.
complete stand, so I appreciate that, Redneck. I appreciate it. I want it to fucking actually work and reflect it. I'm just kind of pissing me off that it doesn't, though. But yeah, we'll just hang out and wait for Lou. No biggie.
We got a tip. We got to cancel the whole stream now. Gone.
Yeah,
Done.
game's over, guys. See you guys later. You know what we can do? We can switch to the Foundry, and you can put yourself on the ship where you want to put yourself.
Treat yourself.
Look out, guys! I got speak with plants.
Nice. It'll be on your Stream Elements page. Yeah, I don't know why, because I have in my OBS, I have the Twitch activity feed, and it shows like subs and shit like that. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe because it is a Stream Element thing, which is a pain in the ass. I wonder if I could get it over then. Yeah, so you guys could. The big ship is the Galen Drench ship, and the smaller ship is your skiff that you guys are
I see nothing but darkness and like a little bubble of light.
Please hold. How about now? Because I didn't
I am on
set it.
the wrong map.
You should be Sea of Silt now.
I'm on TOTM.
That's weird.
Got
It's
'em.
showing you on both. So let me.
Aha! Oh shit! I do have two different colors. I think I'm
That's
purple.
weird.
I should be
I
purple. Maybe it's me from another timeline.
Michael Smith Bronson, time traveler. Do you like? I
Man,
guess
I knew this
F5
would
it.
happen eventually.
Yeah, TOTM shouldn't even exist. Let me just delete it and see what happens.
All right, there I go.
Yeah, bye.
It's offset.
Try and F5 it, and I'll try and.
Yeah.
Oh, can I not move my dude while the game is paused?
Is
Yeah.
it paused? Should be.
I was getting very confused. I'm like, I can't move him.
How about now?
Yeah, we're good.
That's weird. It didn't show pause on my screen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, everybody's just running alongside the ship.
Who's got the can?
Oh, Nimbletooth's got the can. Steve still, I'm in.
Like he's.
I'm in twice. There's 2 G's on that. Hell yeah.
Is there?
We're all here.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, you got one. No, I'm Gray Master. Like the light blue. So maybe that's what it is.
Gray.
Oh, got you. You're the little G.
Yeah, I'm lowercase
Okay.
G.
Okay. Don't you ever
I guess
forget that. Don't you ever forget that.
Ever
guess
since I
until,
was a lowercase G.
until Lou comes back.
You know that song? No, you don't. You know that song?
That Aaron Carter.
No, it's Montel Jordan.
I think it was Aaron Carter. But
Yeah,
I'm
I'm pretty
pretty
sure.
sure.
I'm pretty sure.
pretty sure.
Grounded. That's
All right,
Aaron
let's get
Carter.
some
That's a nice
sailing
character.
music.
A bard, a young rapper.
Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
Should switch over to our sailing music. Make sure all the stuff goes.
People all around the world, come get it.
We're gonna
That's all I
get
know,
a
Aaron Carter.
we're
That's
gonna get a
gonna be a
DMCA knock for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna get a strike.
Strike me.
Who went down with Nimbletooth when he unlocked the door? You did, right? You were right over his
Mike's
shoulder.
behind him. Fair distance behind.
Yeah, so
The
maybe
Teddyverse. Oh, amazing.
Oh dear God.
I don't want to be a part of that at all.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll just say Nimbletooth is really focused on the lock and not exactly what's in front. So,
Yeah, he just slid it open carefully, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. yeah, because I had asked him, how hard do you open the door?
Right.
What?
A strange question.
So Snick, she was up on top. I remember after the vision, she didn't tell anybody about the vision, but she had gone to the top of the ship and was being, was pretty upset, what understandably, she just essentially saw her parents get killed in front of her. So she was up towards the top. You could actually hear the sound of the gem hitting the top of the deck upstairs. And as the door swings open, you see about maybe 2.5, 3 feet tall, 2 petrified statues of wild folk that look remarkably like Snick.
On this ship, that's what the light was illuminating.
Yeah, so it was hard to tell because the lights were going back and forth, and now that the door's open, you can focus on what it is as the light swings. It's
Oh.
almost
Mike sitting here, Nimbletooth slides his door open. The light finally rights itself. I can see that this is clearly Snick's parents, and then I hear a gem falling to the deck above me
yeah.
for one opportunity to meet her.
That is
Yikes.
that's yeah.
Yep. We're gonna crash the ship, and those statues are gonna be destroyed before she wakes up.
The ship's gonna get stolen. You're gonna park it
Yeah.
outside of Applebee's with it running. Just go into
Is what
else
LSU a franchase? Are we going to be able to
I
find
hope.
one
hope so.
elsewhere?
I hope it's one in every city, and like that was the nice one.
That one was actually the bad one. The one you're likely to get stabbed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so that's what you see. Kind of, we could pick. So Nimbletooth, actually, Lyra starts to materialize right next to you.
There he is. Okay.
Oh, with the cape.
Hey, you got a cloak?
Hell yeah. Muted.
It's a gift from the wife
Aw.
after,
Fuck yeah.
from the main Ren Fair.
Nice. Welcome home.
Aw.
That's dope.
Nice.
Look
Well
at you
played, Ghost.
cheesing it. You love it. That's so nice. Jesus Christ.
Best wife.
It is the best one.
Very nice.
Please don't. Please
I
don't. God damn it.
Best
Um,
cloak in all of Kazakhstan.
So what you saw as the lights righted themselves, Michael Smith Bronson just saw it. You heard Snick's gem hit the floor above you. You just, by now you guys know what that sound is. And Lyra just popped out of her gem as the light righted itself, and you see 2 mouse wild folk statues in the foyer of this ship.
Oh.
Why would they keep them? No matter what else is.
Wait, so
What?
these were already there, these statues? We just hadn't seen them yet, or
Well, that's what, when you remember, last week you opened the door up and you couldn't see what was in front of you as the lights were swinging.
Got it.
That's what you started. That's what you see now.
2 statues of 2 mouse folk. Okay. Did they look like they were posing for the statue portrait, or were they locked in like their last moment prior to being frozen?
Yeah,
in
very
place?
bizarre positioning. Doesn't make sense. Yeah,
Oh,
one's
shit.
like a real back almost, and one's like a dive forward. with like their hand on their hip across their hip.
Well, fuck. Oop. Are these Snick's mom and pop?
Well, yes, they look just like her.
What are you trying to say? That all mouse folk look the same?
Yes.
How would we know? We wouldn't know this.
Well, look, I've met 3. They're identical. You tell me different.
Well, Snick has a metal arm. That's
Well,
not typical,
That's just blown off. That's the exception.
right? You got to make that distinction.
Yes.
What about these two? And he's gonna get really close to both of them. What do they have on them? Do they look like tinkers? Like what kind of like trappings do they have on them?
Yeah, not really. It's more of like a common Telralad like dress, but it's almost a little bit out of style now. It's kind of, it's like a older style.
Well, they might not have kept up with the times, but could be your parents. Now, did Snick see them? Because she was coming down with me, wasn't she?
No,
No,
she was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was brooding upstairs because she had that vision that she didn't tell
Oh,
anybody
that's
about.
right. That's right.
Remember you told Mike leave her alone, and then he said, "I will."
Right. It was.
And then-
It was. So it was Michael Smith Bronson that was coming down with me, right?
I was right behind you.
Okay.
And as you hear that gemstone hit the decks above us,
Oh, you shouldn't have left her alone.
Well, we couldn't have stopped that from happening. This probably would have made it worse.
Oh, yes, no, you're certainly right. Let me see. Are they just petrified?
he's going to peruse these little mouse folk. Wants to see if I think he's got a little magic left. No, he's got no spell slots left. No, he's got one spell. He's got one level 3 spell slot because no, he didn't rest yet. He's got nothing.
Right. Yeah.
He's got nothing.
They
You
look
could
fine.
do Arcana if you wanted to, if you wanted to try and big brain it.
Okay. Mike, well, that's a
14.
14, sir.
Let me just. Yeah, it's a fairly common spell, but this one seems a little bit more potent. But it seems to be more of a permanent petrification as opposed to a spell duration petrification.
Yes, it appears magical.
Permanent?
Is there such a thing? Yes.
Permanent magic? Yeah. Disintegrate. Isn't that permanent?
No, you could wish someone back together.
Yeah, that
Yes.
never works out.
Well, yes. But hey, I'm sure there's a way around it. They're not too grievously wounded.
He's gonna look for the if they have like stab marks in them, or gonna feel the stone, see if there's holes in them,
Yeah,
swords sticking out of them.
yeah. You see on the backs of both, like right into from on the back of them, where the heart would be. That seems to be where the it radiated out from the petrification. The stone seems to be harder in that as it,
Gotcha. Oh no, yes, this is it's quite dire. If we were able to reverse the petrification, it would certainly just die on the spot, but live for one final moment.
Oh.
Perhaps if we had, several clerics, priests,
Wizards all conjoined with the proper amount of material components, we
Oh,
I may be able to save them.
they would have to be at the ready, you're saying.
Yes, I believe so. Yes, if it is even possible, they may just explode. We don't know.
Oof. Okay, now what do we, are we gonna leave these here and assume that Snick is gonna see them and then what? Never come out of her gem?
We'll get over it.
Or she'll obsess over it and try to figure out a way of unfreezing them. If they're hers. Either way, she'll want to do that.
Well, yes,
Whether
you're
they're
assuming.
hers or not.
Yes, we are assuming that it's but she wouldn't know either. So
No, she wouldn't know how to do it, but she would do everything in her power to...
yes. Well, would she even know if they are her parents?
Well, look at their faces.
Yes. Well, you saying they all look the same?
She would
Yes.
know.
Yes, you see how it feels?
What?
Yes.
She would know the difference. What are you saying?
She's never met them.
What? She would know her own people. Yeah, she might have been a baby at the time, but she would know her parents instinctually. Wouldn't you know yours? I would know mine.
No.
You know, scent, some sort of other sense would be utilized
Go on.
to know what. What? Instinctively, you know where you came from. Procreation that's how it works.
Yes, perhaps.
The spawning process is the same for all of us. I'm just saying.
Lyra's like getting up off the floor, dusting herself off from the gym, just kind of laughing at Nibbletooth.
Oh, yes.
Listening.
Welcome back. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. How was
Yes.
your rest?
It was good. You guys took a lot out of me. Try not to suck next time.
Yes. What is it like in there?
You want to find
Oh.
out?
Not yet.
It was Gadel and Drench. We didn't expect this to be an easy fight.
It was stronger than we thought. So
Yes,
what's
Lyra.
this? You got a
What-
mouse statue?
Yes, two of them. Yeah, probably most likely Snick's parents. We're not sure.
Don't they all look the same?
What?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Yes, and all moon elves look the same, right?
He's not wrong.
That's fair.
No, I'm not trying to make that point that way.
No, you're absolutely correct.
That's
I mean,
that's not the way I'm trying to make this point. I'm trying to say that there's a distinction between all of us, even those among your own kind.
well, yes.
Right, Yezin? Yells out.
Yezin's topside.
Oh, okay.
He's driving.
Right,
He's
Yezin?
driving.
Hi, Yezin!
Why else would I be this quiet the entire time?
Yeah, right.
This is true. This is true. I need a little backup here, Yezin.
He's fine.
Anyway.
Oh, what's going on down there? I want to know.
Nothing.
Oh, sounds boring. I'll stay up here.
We have stowaways, apparently.
What?
They're not real.
They are real.
They're statues.
Can I examine the statues?
Sure.
It's Snick's petrified parents.
He did an arcana check,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
was able to identify it, or no, I forget.
Yeah, that it is a petrification spell, but with a little flavor. It's not a duration. It just seems to be like permanent.
With a twist.
With a twist.
Yezin's gonna have
Permanent?
Zveek take over steering for a while since we're in the open. Grab Snick's gem since it's just like sitting on the fucking deck.
Rattling off the ship, like making its way towards the edge.
Yeah.
Grab it
Just
and like
lose her in the desert.
so you guys hear his boots like go across the deck, come back across the deck, the hurrying down of stairs, and then a trip and fall at the end of the stairs. Gets up, comes in like, wow, what's going on?
I was
Yeah,
here. Yes.
What the
I told you nothing. There's two statues.
Oh. Are these Snick's parents?
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Why would you think that?
Because they all look the same.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Thank you. Thank you.
God, Nicholas, this is the worst thing I've heard. You're a bunch of racists.
God damn it.
No, in all honesty, these are the same two faces we saw in that picture piano.
Oh, yes. Then they must be. They must be, yes.
Then we must do everything that we can to make sure that they stay safe.
Well, we
And
certainly can't bring them to the city where the temples are. Are there any holy reliquaries, temples in the Sea of Silt?
wait a minute.
Or in this moon grotto we're heading to?
So, wait, hold on a second. Let me just backtrack a little bit. So, Galen Drench sets off a bomb, or they set off a bomb to try to destroy Galen Drench. They get absorbed by the blast, turned into stone, and he kept their bodies the entire time.
Probably as some sort of trophy.
Yes.
Or he intended something for them.
Very possible.
Why
Yes,
keep
why
them al-
would he go through all the trouble? I mean, these look quite heavy.
Yeah, well, apparently they have some information or knowledge of some sort of crafting that makes them worthy of being.
And another point to Nibbletooth's credit, he brought them out here on ship, not just stowed away in some basement or attic.
Hey, he could have
Put them anywhere.
Could have kept them in the in his stronghold in the city that we blew up.
Why would he bring them about? What's so funny, Lyra?
Now, if he got these statues, that means he either got them out before or after the bomb went off, correct? And
Well-
we saw as he immediately came through the portal, the bomb went off. So how did he get out if his portal was destroyed?
Perhaps he too controls time.
He's the only one that controls time amongst this group right now. So
I can control time.
you can.
I'm making it move forward right now. You have no idea.
Yes, he is.
True. We are. we all succumbing to your powers then, Yezin. So
You have
the
a 40-year ticking clock before you die.
40 years.
I don't know how long do y'all live? How old are you?
Yes, how old are you?
Somewhere between 30 and 60? I don't
But I was
know.
gonna say
Oh
16.
man, then you're already dead.
Well, I mean,
Travis is 16.
a little younger. But
So
you know,
how long do changelings live?
You're
I don't know.
changeling?
Yes,
I
you
haven't-
didn't know this.
Well, let's get back to the matter of the statues.
Yes.
So the bomb goes off, and instead of it destroying or doing what it intended, what they intended is to destroy Galen Drench, it backfired, or he some sort of employed something that would make it backfire onto them, and then they succumbed to the blast. They were turned to stone.
But nothing else in that room was turned to stone, was it?
Well,
The piano
We
was
don't-
wood.
Well, we don't know if there were any other beings to turn into stone. It looks like they were the last ones there, and they were sacrificing themselves. Everybody else had left. The what was it? The creature that took Snick out. Is it a bear? Something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a big bear. Yep.
It was a bear. He took her out, and then that was it. That's all they cared about.
But there were several others. Did they flee?
Well, there were some splatter marks. I don't know if you remember, but there was.
Oh, yes, very likely. Did you see any people splattering in your images?
From the recreation by the piano? No.
If any of your images.
Or the organ? I didn't see anything.
So they may still be out there.
It could be.
But no matter.
We'll put that on the
Well-
list of people to try to find.
Yes, if we have time.
Well, there was like 3 or 4 splatter marks. I think, safe to assume that those aren't going to be found.
Yes.
But if they're splatter marks, wouldn't they be stone if they were caught in the blast?
Oh, the spiders? I don't think they were there at the time.
The splatters. I thought you said splatters.
Oh no, the splatters. Yeah, the splatters there were people that were destroyed by the explosion.
Well, no,
Then,
he's
then
saying
why
why
did
not
these
turn to
two
stone?
get turned into stone?
Well, because Galen Drench employed magic, and he probably made it backfire on them somehow. I don't know. I'm not a magic user. Not in that way. I don't know. You're
Eddie,
the one
did you
with the
take this
answers.
shit for magic or whatever?
Yes, of course I did. It's
Use
simple
your
petrification. man.
book learnings
I
and
did,
your
I did, yes.
college
Yes, I did.
degree.
I've gone around them twice. I've already determined
Third time's the charm.
to do more of that.
Okay, all right. Well, we know that these might be her parents.
Now,
She may or may not be able to identify them. And either way, if the possibility exists, that she will make sure that no harm comes to these statues. Where we're going to leave them, I don't know. Do we have to
No.
travel with them the entire time to ensure their safety? I don't know.
Teddy, I don't want to tell you how to do your job because I'm sure you know exactly what it is you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Even though none of us know anything of what you're supposed to do.
Oh, yes, it's for me to know.
Because
Yes.
it's clearly fuck around.
To the untrained eye.
When
yes.
you were checking that magic, now there's people who identify rocks, and since they are rocks, by licking them. So why don't you try licking for magic?
What?
Lick it. Use all your senses. You got to use all your senses.
You can't taste magic.
Like it.
Why not?
All right. All right.
It would make sense that, you would have to employ all your senses in order
Yeah,
to
you touch, you smell, you
taste.
listen.
Well, some teleportation does smell of ozone or brimstone. So yes,
So why
the
wouldn't a
olfactory
partic-
senses are incorporated. Yes.
Yeah, try giving it a lick. Maybe that'll tell you.
Yes, in your old-fashioned wisdom, maybe onto something. Teddy's going to lick the statue.
Yeah.
I'm telling Snick you licked her parents.
Yeah, her mom.
You could give me either an Arcana or Investigation at advantage.
Arcana.
Yeah, it's flat 20.
Flat 20, dirty 20. Yeah, the specific it tastes what you would assume infernal magic tastes like.
Sulfur.
Yeah.
Smoky.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yes, infernal. All right.
What exactly makes it infernal to you? What
It's
taste?
sulfur. Mostly
Sulfur?
sulfur. Yes.
Oh.
You're getting that like pop rock tingle on your tongue too.
That means it's poison.
Oh, it's activated.
That's enough.
Is it?
I've had enough of you two. We have work to do now. Enough.
I thought this was
about
the work.
what does this have to do with our mission?
Oh, also, who's got the dream can? Holds up Snick's rock.
Oh, I got it. Hold on a second. It's around here somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Drops it in the can.
Oh.
Takes the can, puts it in the hand of Snick's
I
parents.
can't even like see it. Like it's just blending with your background. So I thought you're just like making that noise. Like that's magic. There we go.
It is magic. It is a
I'm a
magic can,
wizard.
just so you know.
It's the dream can. It's the dream can, not the dream can't.
That's right.
Yes,
Well,
I'm
she's
sure
safe in there for now.
Yeah, it should be fine.
And thanks for picking her up. We could have lost her.
Oh, we're gonna let that happen.
No. We wouldn't want that. So, what's our destination again?
So we are heading south because I'm guessing
Yes,
with
yes.
everybody's choice, we're going towards the Sea of Silt.
Oh, wait. Is Sveek steering the ship?
Yeah.
I hope.
Okay, so
Well,
good
I
to
mean,
know
it's a ship in the middle of a sand dune desert. You just set a course and go.
Roll D100 right now.
Oh, okay, so what you're saying is that anybody can do it. You just need to avoid structures of like rock or something.
Yeah.
That one rock in the middle
I mean,
of the desert.
I
One
mean,
rock.
it just pilots itself when you're in a big open area. It's when sand gets rough or high winds or, active engagement or complicated things that you really need someone there.
Okay. Well,
trust-
duly noted. That's fine. That's fine.
Yes,
Okay.
I trust your judgment.
Well, it's good to know that somebody else can steer the ship.
I mean, if you want to learn, I can teach any of you how to steer the ship.
That would be
And there's
Probably.
no books involved.
pretty wise to do that. Yeah. I think we should all learn, just in case.
A master class. Just like school.
Yes.
Oh,
very
never
much.
mind. I am not
school.
teaching anything. Get the fuck off my ship.
Why you gotta taint it like that?
So, what is the name of the town? You know of a port?
Oh yeah, we're heading to Coral Horn Wharfs. We're gonna have to. Neither one of these ships are seafaring, so we're either going to have to sell them for a new ship or have one of these retrofitted to be seafaring. There's plenty of people out there that can make these ships amphibious.
Oh, so they'd be able to do both. Travel over the sand and on the water,
Oh yeah,
or we sell both of them.
Get a flying ship. Yes.
Oh, do they have that?
In my world, yes.
Danny, do they have that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they sure do.
Wait,
Those are
So-
expensive.
so a boat that could be on the sand, on the water, or in the air?
Do you really need it to be on the water and the sand if it can fly?
Well, sometimes you're trying to blend in.
True, this is true. You got a point.
Well, at that
What if you
point,
have
if you
no
want
choice?
to blend into the sky and go up.
What if the sky is so treacherous that you could, really traverse it, and you needed to go on the land or
Yes,
the
do-
water?
Do you have dragon problem here?
Well, I was gonna say, short of a dragon, what's making the sky treacherous?
Well, then, if you're dealing with a dragon, it doesn't matter whether you're on the water or the sand.
It's true.
Yes,
Because
true,
if you're
yeah.
gonna say storms or whatnot, you go higher than them.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, that's how the flying ones do it. They go above the clouds.
There's nothing above the clouds.
I don't.
Oh,
know.
you poor simple child.
Just-
Have you never been on a flying ship?
Well, yes, of course.
not.
You've never gone above the clouds?
I've been on some trips that felt like I was above the clouds, but I wasn't physically over the clouds. It just sometimes you consume something and it takes you on a trip.
God.
Don't worry, Teddy. If it's one life goal you have, we'll make sure you get on one of them flying ships.
Yes, it'd be nice to get out there again.
Yeah, go.
Yes.
All right.
You should stick to the books.
So we have a destination in mind.
Yes, Coral Horn Wharfs.
That's
I have a
almost
friend there. Hopefully he's still alive. Hopefully he's still doing his job.
And what is his job? What are we going there for?
Exactly
him?
what I said we needed.
Yes.
What? Oh, a retrofit of the ship or a new ship?
To
Stolen
fix and or
ship.
sell these ships.
Yes. Can we have it re-lettered,
Oh, 100%. Oh,
painted, maybe?
this guy's got a nice warehouse where your ship goes in and comes out looking very different.
Excellent.
Very
Or
well,
fun.
Yes.
reasons.
Yes.
Okay, so as long as the name of the ship doesn't change, because it seemed like Snick was partial to
Yes.
the flying vagina.
Yes,
The
She's-
the
the
The flying
Vluva,
vulva, yeah. The
Yeah, she
flying
does
vulva.
seem to love them all.
Fluflavk.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was partial to this name for whatever reason. I don't know. So how? It was like what, 3 days there?
Yeah, about that.
So 3 days.
Okay, well, I need to rest. I have
Yeah.
a very big day ahead of me tomorrow.
You do?
Of sitting on the ship doing nothing.
Yes. Yes.
Fair enough. Yeah, I could use some rest as well.
That's fair.
All right. And we're still down in the lower.
Yeah, there's captain quarters. Mike's gonna try to head towards it before anyone else does at this
Oh,
moment.
absolutely not. Jason has already put his name on the door.
You son of a bitch.
He is the captain. He is steering the ship. Yeah, I don't care where I sleep as long
We
as
get
it has
Teddy
a
the
bed.
closet.
Yeah, as long as there's a bed involved.
Yeah, same.
Lyra, Give me just a straight
Dexterity save.
To just recall knowledge. We'll do like a straight intelligence check.
Oh, books.
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 No books.
No books. Yeah, no.
Left all my books at home. At school.
Oh boy. Oh, what a shame.
Did we finish searching the ship, or was this the only room that you went into?
Yeah, we made it as far as the statues, so.
Yeah, it's nothing too big. You could do a quick sweep, and there isn't too much else in there.
Yezin's gonna check the captain's quarters like very closely, looking for like secret compartments and stuff like that too, because he knows there's gonna be some.
Yeah,
Just cat toys.
Good luck with that.
Fuck!
You
a
could
drawer
roll.
full of catnip.
You could roll investigation if you want. Try and see if you could uncover something. 14. Yeah, you find a few hidden compartments in like drawers and stuff like that with daggers and things like that, but nothing too crazy. Space Viking coming back. Love Space Viking. Yeah, you find like some daggers and just like hidden weapons, things like that. Nothing really of too much of note.
Just kind of
Fine.
glad that Space Viking wasn't here for that conversation about there being nothing above the clouds. Just saying.
Oh, 100%. You do find like 40 gold worth of loose change around the whole place.
Oh, I do so like me some loose change.
It's like stuffed in the cushions where it was in somebody's coin purse and it fell out, shit like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so if there's anything specific you want to do, it doesn't seem to be anybody else on the ship or anything else of note. If you want to, you can take your long rests, and unless there's something else you want to do.
Level up.
Get it, girl.
Aww. You know, it's not like somebody could have told you to do that. Well, you know, while you were away. So.
Like 2 weeks ago.
You knew. Don't you dare put this on me. Don't you dare.
Come on, Greg. Why don't you level her up?
I already did
Hey,
it.
if you catch my drifts.
Yeah, so if there's anything specific you want to do, otherwise we could fade to the next morning.
Yeah, where am I sleeping, bro? Oh, you just
I already said you're sleeping in the closet.
Fuck you. Not happening. Not happening.
No, there's crew quarters. There's plenty of bunks in there.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
Good,
yeah,
good,
yeah.
good.
Oh, there's a hammock right here. It has your name on it.
Oh, I want a board. I want something.
There's already one labeled like Michael Smith, but like it's spelled just slightly different, like Mitchell Smith.
Mitchell Smythe.
Hope, thanks for the follow. We joined their Discord server earlier today. It was pretty dope.
Nice.
Suggested by Myra.
Myra.
Whoever.
Not
Nick.
Someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Yezin's staying in the captain quarters. It is a fairly accommodating ship. It seems a little more fancier than a normal merchant ship, so there's a bed if you want one.
Wish I had sticking cloud right now.
Yeah, Yezin's gonna find Katani like, if you'd like to rest, I'll be driving while you go have yourself a rest in the captain's quarters.
Yes, put your scent in my bed. Yes.
She does. Yeah, no, she's pretty beat up. You could tell, like, she's pretty rough after the Galen Drench battle, so she goes downstairs while you're driving.
Don't worry, I'll be the dad. I'll stay up while everyone sleeps.
Perfect. Well,
Good.
if no one else is going to do anything, does anyone have any bizarre dreams other than normal?
Nibbletooth. I don't know. He has a pretty benign dream. This this time around. It's basically him just floating around and just interacting with other creatures. Not all of them are him or like him. Some are other things. And then he heads on down towards the bottom of the pool where it gets really dark and cold, and he just settles down there and just kind of like hovers like really close to the bottom and like settles into the murk and the old leaves and all the the stuff that settles at the bottom of a pond, and he just kind of camouflages himself and he just keeps an eye up, and that's it.
Amazing. You
Jesus
little
Christ.
weirdo. It's
I
so
know.
amazing.
I love it. love it.
Lyra, do you have any wild dreams that you watch?
I wouldn't say anything too crazy. She was kind of in her gym for a minute. So just kind of like dreams about kind of going into the gym, coming out of the gym, and then maybe like some strange like thought of like otters that she doesn't quite understand.
Yeah, it makes sense. You're so close to
Just a
that.
brief.
The latent magic of that wand seems to kind of be seeping into the fabric of magic itself, so that totally checks out. Yes,
I realize we have to name our boat the Otter Slide now.
Oh my god.
yeah, you do. Yesin, do you have a dream once Dad goes to bed?
I think he has just more of like the same, like now that they know they're going to the Sea of Silt, just like a more clearer dream of the same one he's been having, that horrid nightmare.
Yeah, that's fair. It's starting to tune in. And Michael Smith Bronson.
We never get a Zveek nightmare or a dream.
I don't think you want it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think you want it.
He's just crushing ice elementals,
turning them into steam.
snapping them in half like that angry monkey.
100%.
They're all just like the old mid 2000s like Flash videos.
Yeah, right.
Oh, what site was that? There was one site.
He's just
you could go-
Newgrounds, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking Newgrounds.
All Street Fighter Flash collab.
Just super 2D and amazing. Michael Smith Bronson, do you do anything or have a weirder dream than normal?
The same insane dream. He's in that library, that grand library again. And he just sees methods just kind of thunder stepping into existence and starting to go through the books, and he's chugging through molasses trying to stop them, and they're just cackling at him like they laughed at him in the first layer we were in.
Yeah.
Just laughing at him with disrespect. Then he reaches out and he grabs the bone in his hand. And then he just like mumbling in dream speech, prompria. And the methods it's the language, everyone must speak it. All the methods turn around and they're just blinked, stuck into their belly buttons, out of existence.
Fuck yeah. Just
at which point he just holds it up in amazement as it trembles with power, and then he's sucked into his belly button, and the rest is blank for the rest of the night.
oh man, that's a pretty fucked up dream.
Yeah.
He wakes up
Excellent.
with no belly button left. It's been cut out.
It's all
Simulacrum.
smooth down there now.
He's a just straight up clone.
The whole
Yeah.
time.
So you guys could all take a long rest. I know you guys need it for sure. It's super
100%. Yes, it's like walking around still just like covered in like gaping wounds.
important. Yeah.
Ooh, HP.
Yes.
Because you got bit so hard by an otter.
That otter almost fucking killed me. It took 6 out of my 8 remaining health points.
Oh man.
I love how it was that otter and not Yesin the otter.
No, it was the one that possessed him. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Possessed by
So
the otter spirit.
it's a regular, nice bright day out. There's nothing too crazy. If there's anything you guys want to do, otherwise, if you want to, we could fast forward, or you guys could have some campfire time.
Nibbletooth just kind of watches Yezin do his thing, and just every once in a while asks a question, like in regards to steering the ship.
Yezin is like while like steering and like setting a course and like all that stuff, trying to spend as much time with Katani as possible.
And
It's gonna happen. Like Yezin is
Nibbletooth is just
too dumb to take a no
interrupting
for
every
it.
once in a while, like when he's trying to make some way. It's just like, no, hey, how do you compensate for all the extra weight of the extra ship?
Yeah, so Katani's kind of poring over her manuals and her notes, just still hyper fixated on trying to figure out how to break the curse for her father. And Yezin, I assume you come over and you're trying to like talk her up about whatever she's doing, like, and get involved with her situation.
Breaking the curse. Have you ever thought about I don't know, asking a higher power?
And every time like you start to talk, she like looks up and goes to engage with you, and then that's when like Nimbletooth just brazenly bumps into the conversation on accident. Like,
Yes, it turns and like gives an answer. Like didn't even hear the question. Just like some random like that side's starboard, that side's port. Yeah.
Go check that rope.
Yeah. You said this 3 times already. Oh, look, Lyra, Katani has her books. Apparently, she was able to bring hers with her, but you know, you seem to be lacking. So, hey, good luck. Maybe you can borrow some of her books. She's like the new library on the ship.
Maybe I will.
I suggest it.
You
She
could
seems
borrow
smarter
mine.
than you. I'm just saying, just from casual observation.
Smart enough to get kidnapped. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Get kidnapped and let Atticus die on her watch. That's fine.
Well, she was set up. She was framed.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, jealousy
I'm just
aside.
gonna go read these books.
She,
I'm just
she
gonna
just
go.
seems very smart. I'm just
Connie, let
saying.
me look at these books.
Yeah,
You're so
okay.
smart.
Anybody else think Lyra seems a little bitchy today?
It's not
I've been in a
Nimbletooth.
jam all fucking day. Give me a break.
Woke up on the wrong side of the
Nimbletooth
can. So Lyra and Katani start pouring over some, kind of like shoulder off a little bit and start going through some notes and stuff. So they become hyper fixated on that.
Yes, and goes back to Nimbletooth. They're gonna be best friends in like a day.
No, I mean, I think they kind of knew each other already. I mean, if they were going to be friends before, I don't know. Sometimes I've watched women. Sometimes they get really catty with each other. They don't really get along so much. It's a competition. It's a constant competition with women. I don't know if you noticed this. You should probably learn about women more if you're trying to, get with one. Yezin, I'm just saying.
Nimbletooth's got jokes.
This new cloak is giving him some confidence.
He's shaking the dream cam like anyone else.
Yezin just like slack jaws, like, oh damn, and goes back to steering, just like shit.
Oh, that's fucking great. Yeah, if nobody else has anything, we could.
Mike has been pacing the top deck and just mumbling incoherently and just pausing to like point at nothing to himself while he finishes a thought, and then continue back down the deck and back and forth while you're all walking through you while you argue amongst each other. That's fucking.
Are you trying to? Is there anything that you are trying to get? Like, are you trying to get towards something with this, or are you pondering thoughts, or?
Yeah, Mike is all over the fucking place. Mike is pondering the meaning of the universe, all that good stuff. And at one point he just kind of pauses. Oh. Huh, yes. Quite some. Hey guys,
Yes.
Yeah.
do you want to pray with me?
Right?
Yes, it'll only be a minute.
Pray to
Wait.
who?
Wait a
Well,
minute.
just it doesn't matter. Just
Wait a minute.
yes,
You pray?
yes, of course.
You're
And I-
religious?
Yeah, I just assumed that, Lyra was probably the only one that was praying around here.
Well, I have my master's in theology. Of course, I pray.
Okay. Who would we be praying to?
Well, whoever it doesn't matter. Whoever's listening.
Doesn't matter. What?
Yes, yes. The first.
I think it totally matters.
It doesn't matter. We just need to make a call. Whoever picks up, we'll just have a quick chat. Figure out what's going on around here.
Quick
That's a
chat.
cold call? We're gonna cold call some deity? Is that what you're saying?
Are you
Yes.
trying to prank call a god?
Well, no, it's not a prank. You say it's just beseeching for information. Fine. If you're all going to be difficult, they like to prey on the desperate and the weary and those lost in the desert. I would like to capitalize on that. We make a prayer.
If you're going to
Yes.
pray to the god of the lost and the weary in the desert, you better not, because I do not want a giant sandworm eating our ship.
Well, I just want to see what they're up to.
I don't think there's any other thought in a giant sandworm other than eat everything. And then maybe poop it out. I don't know. That could be a thought.
Yes, likely. But would that be the one to answer? Or would it be a more devious one, like Margodal?
Isn't Morgudal a demon and not a god?
It doesn't matter. Deity is deity. They all tap the line.
I don't think demons are deities.
Certainly they can be.
Well, they haven't ascended to that point yet.
Yes, well, they're working on it, but they all.
I thought a
they all
demon's a
get
demon,
involved.
a devil's a devil, and a god's a god.
God could be of many things. A god is its own thing, but it takes from all aspects. They're good, they're bad, they're indifferent. It's more of a title, an achievement. But I just want to see who's listening. See what's going on around here. It'll only take a minute. You'll all be fine. You worry too much.
I don't know. This just sounds like
You're gonna go do this on the ship that we're towing. You're not doing it on the main one.
I don't know. Either way, it just sounds like it's just drawing attention to us. I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes, it's clearly you are setting a trap.
Oh, a trap.
For
is it?
God?
Yes,
what are you
yes,
talking
yes,
about?
yes. We're going to extract information from the heavens themselves.
There's no way that could go any kind of good way for us at all.
But not with that attitude, Yesin.
We're minute beings that mean nothing to the cosmos.
Why would they be worried about what we're up to? You see.
You literally said out loud that you want to trick a god into giving us information. They've already heard.
No one's listening, Yesin. They're focused on other things.
I don't know. Alira, what do you say?
Yes, what do you say, Rita?
You're the most religious one out of us, I think.
We'll pray to your
I
God.
thought you were gonna say smart.
You're
No,
the
he's-
most. You're the
He's already
most.
said Katani's smarter than you.
I mean, look at her.
That's what he said. Don't look at me.
Katani, what do you think about this idea of trying to pray to a god and trick it into giving us answers?
God, giving her a voice.
Well, what kind of answers are you looking for?
Well, I mean, to me, it doesn't sound like you just have an open channel with a god.
Well, let
I
them
mean-
choose us. We don't choose them. I mean, they're the gods. We are just the mortals.
Right. And then,
Well, there's much afoot here. There are
I am pretty
interplanar
sure-
rifts. The veil is weak.
Those who are religious probably actually do choose their god. Lyra,
Well,
did
of
you
course,
choose
yes.
your god, or did
Yes.
your god choose you?
I was just probably born into it.
well, that's a good,
Yeah,
that's a
a
good
little-
question.
Little combo.
So you had some sort of attraction towards, to your god, and they were to your liking, so you gravitated and stuck around and decided I'm gonna focus my energies on this one.
Were you raised in the cult, or did you choose it?
A cult?
Both.
Oh, so you're not disputing that it's a cult? All right.
Aren't they all?
Well,
That's-
we are the Sisters of the Pale Moon.
Yes. Well, let's pray to her.
So
See what she knows about the weakening of this veil.
Well, what exactly do you want to know?
What is going on here? Why are devils attempting to rip a hole in your universe? Why is it conniving with the cat man? What is his thing?
Aren't
Why am I
devils
here?
always trying to get in this world?
Yes, but it's much easier now. Well, listen, I believe there's much more to this. I believe this is why I am here.
To be fair, the research, like introduction of devils, demons, celestials, like interplanar creatures is a relatively recent thing. Like within the last 20 years, it's been kind of slowly building.
Build a wall. Sorry.
God damn it.
Well, I don't think I could get an answer to just a question like that, but
But let's just make a call.
I can really just
Because I'm
I
pretty
can
sure.
ask a question and perhaps get like a glimpse into the future, but not.
I don't know. That usually ends up with you going into your gem. I don't know.
Fine, if everyone's against it, I'll do it myself on that other boat. And I was going to use my new magics to contact your friend, Mr. Johanni. But perhaps I'll think otherwise now.
Oh,
He turns his
Katani's
fucking hat.
father?
Yes. I could call him too.
He looks at Katani like,
She just like looks at you like, no.
all right, well, good luck.
Katani said no?
Yeah, Kitani's just like,
Yeah, well, good luck.
Yes, fine. Fine. I'll do it myself.
Have fun.
Yes. Lear, I will need your help later.
As he passes.
Meet me downstairs in about an hour.
And then he
how,
pushes-
how well are you trying to hide that?
as well as Mike can.
Not
It's
very well.
yeah. It was pretty obvious. Yeah, no, yeah. You got it.
it was probably a freebie.
Yeah. I would say DC 8 at most. But yeah, he's just gonna like kind of like twist himself and like head to the back of the ship and then just start tracing sigils and incantations off the back deck.
Cool. On the main ship
he-
or the other ship?
The main ship. Yeah, there's
Okay.
no way in hell he's crossing that tightrope.
That's fair.
Absolutely not.
They told
Absolutely
you
not.
that you were supposed to do it on the other ship.
He's
was-
going.
Go.
He's going to cast sending.
Which does what?
Let's see.
That spelling game.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa! Be amazed. He's going to try to contact Mr. Wani Jahani.
Wani Juhani.
Yep.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, so as long as you know the person, I believe, right? And he's other planes of
this plane?
existence. Yeah, perfect. So let's actually have chat roll an exclamation D100. And we'll see how that goes.
How many bars you have?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Stick death. Aether Wolf
Is that a
rolls
fucking one?
a 1.
Oh no!
I don't know. That might be really good for all we know.
I think anything below 5 fails, right?
Anything below, 5% chance. Aether
Oh,
Wolf
okay.
rolls.
You're dead to me. You're fucking goddamn.
You are disowned.
Oh no! Oh no! Poor Sook.
The person you were trying to call is not available.
Wow,
he
he rolls
said-
a-
You were receiving a collect call from Michael Smith Bronson. I don't know that.
they just denied.
The question is, does the caster know that it failed?
Yeah, you're gonna. I feel like. Well,
Okay, okay.
You'll know. So you kind of you've cast sending countless amounts of times before. Actually, no, 3rd level.
Only via scroll. Only via scroll. Yeah.
Yeah. So Yeah, you've experienced sending before, at least, even if it's just on the receiving level. So you know fundamentally how it should work, especially now that you can cast it yourself. When you reach out to try and contact Wani Juhani, you are
My call rerouted.
you're met with like a resistance that shouldn't be there. Roll an Arcana check at advantage because you're familiar with it.
Jamming the signal.
21,
22.
22. There's as the message goes out, you're formulating the words and you're reaching out. You feel this massive wall of celestial energy just dissipating the spell before it even attempts to go off.
Celestial energy.
Yeah.
Celestial.
What you get for making fun of the gods.
The Pale Sister shines on you.
Teddy just looks back at all of you and starts cursing in Celestial.
Is that a good thing?
What
If
you
there are
guys,
such things. Are there curse words in Celestial?
yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
It's
have to-
things like fudge.
Yeah. Go
Dang,
heck
nabbit.
yourselves.
You guys actually see
Mother trucker.
is anybody watching Teddy as he's doing these things?
Sure.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
big. He's doing the fifth movement on the back of the deck. He's fucking in it.
Yeah, Nibbletooth was totally just watching, and he's just like, he's got a really sharp blade poised over the rope that's towing that ship, and he's just like ready to like cut it. Like, I'll cut him loose.
I never went. I'm on the back deck.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
pushed it out. Yeah. There's no way I'm going across that.
Yezin's trying to like make peanuts into like Michael Smith, like Teddy's mouth while he's not paying attention.
You see him casting a spell. He's using his semantic components, and as he's doing it, you see just surrounding him in like a shell is this like white opalescent energy that seems to be containing that spell, and then it just fades off.
Eddie, in a huff, like I remember you ever see that cartoon, Sword in the Stone? Like
Yeah.
that old Disney, like you know how
Yeah.
Merlin used to walk. and he comes fucking walking
Oh,
down.
Yeah,
The Celestials are no good.
Katani like looks over, looking at her book, like, yeah, I know.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, well, she's smarter than you. Of course you do.
enough.
Smarter than everyone, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Not likely.
Look at her.
Tell us what you know.
Well, you recall that I believe you had rolled a Arcana check previously a few episodes ago that the Taladrathin are a group of like hoity-toity celestials that founded
That's right,
Silverlight
that's
and locked out Wani Juhani from his native lands.
The same ones that cursed your family.
Probably, yeah.
Hmm.
They're
Alright.
they're like a poison into the land, so I'm not surprised it reached out this far.
Yes. What about the sea?
That's their fault as well. All the displaced material and dredge and whatever came out from, I mean, they were essentially digging the land up and then spilling it into the Bandor Waste, and then eventually it just never stopped. It's almost like the waste proliferated it after it reached a certain point.
It turned a once verdant land into a dead zone.
Yes, I see. But it appears I have no choice. Yes, very well. I'll be in my quarters.
No choice for what?
He'll go down to the captain's quarters.
No. Wait. No choice for what?
But
Fine.
You muted.
Fine.
It cut you out.
It's fine. It's fine.
but what?
Yeah, exactly. What?
Guess what?
It was
Teddy is scheming and plotting and I don't like any of it.
Well, I mean, he told us what he was trying to do.
Yes.
I just, it just seems like he's just trying to get in touch with somebody that will be able to get in touch with.
Well, besides my first endeavor, I was trying to get a hold of her father to come pick her up. There's something so wrong with that, yes, sir?
Yeah, I mean, it cock blocks Yezin. I mean, just saying.
Oh. I had
DM hates all of this.
I had not considered. Pardon me, not mean to get in the way of one's relationships.
I guess we should ask Katani, where do you want to go? Do you want to stay with us or go elsewhere? Because we can drop you off somewhere.
I'm fine going to the wharf. That's sometimes my father's there.
Ah, well, very good. Perhaps my magic was powerful enough to penetrate the celestial ward, and he received the message regardless. We will have to wait and see. Sometimes I do surprise myself, even. But anyway, as I said, I will be in my car.
Or quarters.
He goes downstairs.
Oh, son of a bitch, this guy's taking the captain course. Yes, it goes running downstairs.
I think here's the beat coming down the stairs. She starts running.
No.
Yeah, so far nothing. It seems to be fair. I guess you could say fair seas. The weather's pretty good. You guys are making pretty good time. You have a tailwind, which helps. And as the hours pass, Lyra, do you go downstairs?
To meet,
Enter my parlor, young pretty.
yeah, I do.
You do?
He told me to, and I said, okay.
Are you doing it stealthily, or are you just kind of wandering down?
Be cool.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Nimbletooth is like, well, it's about that time, Yezin. They're sequestering themselves. Who knows what good will come of this? Or ill. We don't know.
Yezin joins the meeting.
Oh, you're going to go down there with them? Oh, well, I mean...
100%. I don't trust any of this.
All right, you want me to steer the ship?
Sure. Zveek will teach you what he knows.
Because
all right.
Yezin has taught you nothing over the last day.
Well, this is starboard and this is the port. Yeah. So Nimbletooth is like, whatever. He just Zveek is like manning the wheel or whatever, and he just like climbs up onto Zveek and he's just hanging on and just watching. The king of the world.
Yeah,
Oh,
Zveek's trying to explain things to you. He's like pointing at things. Yeah.
Well, I mean that sounds wonderful, but I mean, what about the sandstones and what about worms? I mean, he's having a conversation that he knows is one-sided. He just
But as you start saying that kind of stuff, he kind of like directs your vision out there, and you start squinting, and you can see these massive things coming up and going down like
This
dolphins.
is fucking Dune.
Yeah, these massive. It looks like how a dolphin goes through the sea, but it's this just giant scaled worm-looking thing.
The largest alpha worm has a saddle on it. It's mounted by Brandon Fraser.
and I mean, Nimbletooth will, he keeps an eye on those, and he just like studies like their movement and how many there are, and then he starts nervously looking around the ship, like, yeah, I don't know. Those things are a lot bigger than this ship. It looks like they might be able to swallow us whole. Do we have anything on this ship that can protect us? And that's like his entire time while they're down below.
Roll a perception check.
Oh.
You all missed the stockpiles of nuclear bombs.
Perception?
Yep.
God damn it, my worst one. The whole 2!
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
those
too
are big
fixated.
worms.
Yeah, the nervousness has got you a little shook.
Big worm.
Big worm. So while you learn how to drive the ship from a deaf mute.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing down in the meeting?
I'm here.
Yes, good. Close the door. Close the door.
Thuck, 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 thuck.
I'm like closing it, and Jason is like, stop the door.
You are followed.
What are we doing? No closed doors.
Fine. Just let him in. Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
I miss secret meetings.
Okay. I need you to do one thing for me. Are you reconsidering the prayer? You two?
I'm making sure you're not doing anything we agreed not to do.
Fine.
I can't do the prayer that you ask.
Yes, that's fair. I have other plans. He's just like muttering to himself. Yes, it's fine. Yes, it's fine. He's digging through his bags.
Nothing has been fine.
Get some components out and some papers and yes, of course, yes. Nope. Yes, so this way, yes. Okay. And he will he's going to cast disc. Sensor's floating disc.
Okay.
And the center of the room. Yes, perfect. Yes, of course. Alira, I need you to rotate this counterclockwise. At just go ahead and get it going now. At a medium pace. Yes, of course. Faster. Yes, perfect. He's going to take his librum and place it down on that, and he's going to cast illusory scripts on the book. Okay. Now, yes, faster. Yes. Yes, I see it now. Yes. Perfect.
What do you...
Slower.
Oh, yes. Oh, there it is. Just like that. Okay, perfect. He's looking through this librum to find any instructions he can that has to do, or any rumors, what have you, that has to do with the Own the Carson.
Which book is this?
This is the book that he was sent to this plane with. The
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
the amalgamation book. The all of the conspiracy knowledge from his world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're looking for information on that?
What's the name
Yes.
of the book?
What did I call it? In my inventory. The Librum of Confluence.
Confluence.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What is it doing?
It's telling me, just keep spinning, Lyra.
Yeah, it's as you're spinning this disc and these the illusory script, I assume you're writing it on the disc, like the invisible, like writings on this disc in the air and things.
Yeah, it's more like working clay, kind of, but like, yeah, with a bit of script.
Yeah. So you're seeing these like very strange, unusual symbols start to appear on this disc that you're spinning, and it's starting to look like this. It's starting to take forms of its own. It has like this sacred geometry type thing, and as it's spinning, it starts to gain a tiny bit of three-dimensional wobble as the scripts and the discs start to, build in dimension a little bit, and you see almost like essences of certain kinds of magic, like celestial magic you can see start to just kind of apparate a little bit and swirl onto the thing. Arcane magic start to swirl on the thing. A little a drip of that comes off the wand kind of splashes and everything starts to glow a little more. And as this starts to power up, you in the book, it starts flipping pages for you. It's almost like they're just infinitely flipping, like more pages than actually exist in the book.
Okay.
And eventually,
This is why I like books.
it's like a Rolodex that's just going infinitely, but in a book form, right? So
Yeah.
it's just, and like, words are flying off the book and disappearing into the air, almost like a little firework. Like,
Guys, I'm
eventually-
getting all dizzy watching this. She's like, what's going on?
You're trying to follow one word as it goes around.
Educate yourself, Ethan.
And then the book opens to a blank page, and everything that had spit off into the air starts to kind of trickle down onto the book. And you find the passage that you're looking for that gives you a description on the first stages of being able to attempt to try and use this wand at all.
The moment that it comes up on that, he screams in a harsh tone. There, stop! Stop! Go back! Go back! Go back!
I'm just sitting up really tall.
No, it's all good.
Oh, yes, I see it. I see it. Lyra, can you see it? Of course you can. Of course, yes.
No.
Yes. Perfect. I must, yes. Yes, I yes, of course.
Of course, what?
Yes, I must attune. Yes.
To what?
This! And he pulls out the wand.
Is he just holding it?
Yes.
Or the jar, or did you take it out of the jar?
Oh, did Danny freeze? Oh, there he goes.
No, we're good. I was just focusing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He said attune to what? And I said, this! And,
Oh, no.
yeah. And he is now holding the wand.
No!
Yes. In a wild attempt to attune to this thing in the captain's quarters of the ship.
Yeah, as you reach out and hold it out, it's almost like taking a cup of water and throwing it, and this just raw magic flies off of this wand, and
Oh, he busted his raw magic all over me.
and as the raw magic splashes onto the disc and the book and all these writings, we'll take our quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna start rolling a bunch of D100s.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm so excited.
Go grab it.
Lad, I'm topside.
Yeah. I gotta go get a towel.
Invincible magic honor.
Oh no, God, no, not again.
Yes, and I hope you did not lock the door on the way in.
Yeah, so let's take a quick break, and we will be RB.
Oh shit.
And now you're gonna also have the reel of the memes. I put it on the BRB screen so we could really just soak it in.
Reminisce.
Just gotta let you know, Adam Generator has already made some bangers tonight.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, he has.
It's my
Already
favorite
four.
thing.
Yeah.
Already made 4.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to look at them after the stream and just like and just
Really?
drink them up.
I
Yeah.
keep making the mistake that like people are talking and I look at them and I'm like, oh, I zoned out for like 30 seconds. What is going on?
All right, we will be RB.
All right.
let's let us change the music a little bit.
But why do we need to change the music?
Music.
Let's change. Let's make it suspenseful, right?
I haven't had Sirenscape this whole time.
I've had Sirenscape up for the entire last week,
This one.
and
It's still going strong.
Just playing in the background. What's that music?
well, no, it's the computer in my closet hooked up to headphones, so can't hear shit.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
That's a nice cloak.
It is nice.
Yeah, I like it.
So
Oh, has a hood.
oh, it's pretty good.
Hmm.
That's Mike Bronson purple too. I like that.
I do like it in purple too. That's nice.
Greg's gonna show up and steal it from you.
Yeah.
Be careful.
It's quality. Everything from the Ren Fair though is usually pretty good, no matter where you get it from. Which one?
Yeah, I have to find out who the craftsman was, but apparently he is a
A fabricator.
Scottish craftsman that makes kilts, and he's
dope.
selling these.
Also, it's definitely good, like wool too. It's gonna keep you nice and toasty.
It's not it's a
Belt.
linen. Yeah, it's like a reversible, so it's black on the one side, purple on the other. So it's light. It's not too heavy.
Nice.
I do have a wool cloak, so
Hide in your identity.
I want linen fucking Jedi robes so bad, but they're really expensive.
Make them yourself.
Yeah, I'm just
I just
lazy.
want like white linen beach attire to just wear around town.
Yeah, you know, I bought a silk kimono swim outfit where it's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
board shorts with the kimono that goes over, dude. I feel so fucking styling when I put
Hell
that
yeah.
on. Well, the fucking Japanese print on the back, and it's pretty dope.
Forever untied.
Oh, forever. Yeah, I
I
threw
feel
the
like you
belt
would
out.
sound like that server at what ails you.
Craghorn.
That's that character.
100%. Let's just fucking dive into it because
California surfer,
Mhm.
bro.
we
All right.
really. Oh, where did my list go? Hold on. I
yeah,
might.
good luck, guys.
Okay, there it is.
It's gonna be like Target in room with most hit points turns into Otter.
So there is some things that say kind of stuff like that. So I have a pretty.
Yeah. Oh.
Let me bring this
Oh.
down over here. All right.
You guys are gonna
So,
run upstairs like, yes, it is an Otter again. Everybody look out.
this. Let me bring that
Nimble
up.
Tooth, we need you to kill Yesin again.
Again.
All right, so we're gonna need help from chat. The way this works is, there are 3 different extremes that can be rolled, and then 100. Oh, Johnny, nod just in
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Just in time. So Michael Smith Bronson decided to excitedly accidentally use the wild magic wand right before break. So we
Don't shake your
are
head, Scott. You don't get to shake your head. You don't get to shake.
or does he?
We don't learn from mistakes here.
Some of us do.
So we are actually just about to validate that and figure it out. So the way it works is it's a D100 scale, and then the severity, there are 3 steps of severity for each one of those. So we're going to roll it, seeing as it splashed onto that magic that was cast already. It's going to amplify it a little bit. So first, what we'll do, let me get my pencil ready.
Your Tensor's floating disc is going to become Tensor's buzzsaw of doom.
We'll have chat roll exclamation D20 3 times.
Oh.
This will
Oh man.
give us
Different people.
this will give us our severities. We
It's an
have an
8.
8.
Ooh.
What else? We need 2 more. Those were stacked, so you might just have to space them out.
No.
Nerd.
Yeah, we've had
Greg
enough for Made
A
one
refuses.
tonight.
10?
Oh
my God.
Keeping
10.
it low, keeping it low.
Low rolls today.
That's fine.
One more.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a delay between the rolls, right?
There could be a lockout, yeah, but and a 17,
Everything
not
under
too bad.
20.
8, 10, 17.
Okay, now we
Wait,
need.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Were they all rolling d20s?
Well,
Yeah.
D100, wasn't it?
Well, first is
Oh, D20?
D20s. You have to find your severity,
20, D20,
and now we're
D20,
gonna
yeah.
do 3
Gotcha, okay.
exclamation D100s to figure out our effects.
Yeah, as soon as you said everything under 20, I'm like, yeah, they were rolling d20s.
Oh, okay.
I got it now.
Yeah, low would have been bad. Those are the extreme
Oh.
effects.
Okay.
Okay.
So the 8 might be a problem.
It could be. So we're gonna do exclamation D100 3 times.
Oh, God.
All right, let me log into my other Twitch account, Twitter.
Oof.
53.
53.
All right, middling.
All right.
Okay, mid lane.
One more. We need one more.
2 more.
2 more.
Yeah, 2 more exclamation D100.
Oof, 91, good God.
91.
Caster gains 50 health permanently.
Listen, I'm just putting it out there. I saw a few that had to deal with time travel as I was scrolling through it. And I'm going to be very upset if he actually time travels.
You time travel 6 seconds ahead of time.
And now we need one more exclamation D100.
42. The holy number.
See what we got.
Life, universe, and everything.
That's right. It's the answer.
So this and this one is a 53. Okay.
Blue, what are those numbers you're writing?
So is that
The
how it works?
D20 and then the
Oh, the
D100.
20 and the 100 corresponded. Okay, I see it. Cool.
Yep. So then our next one is this plus
Good fucking luck.
a 91.
So now,
Don't laugh.
who do these numbers represent?
Don't laugh.
Who got these numbers? So 8 and 53. Who is that?
Hold on one second.
Is it alphabetical? Is it
Now
Lyra?
you'll roll.
It's a Lyra, Theodore, yes, or is it?
Rocks
Everybody
fall,
roll a
everyone dies.
1d4 minus 1.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
these are all just like it just kind of sprays into the room. So they could
Okay.
be AoE effects. Some of them target the caster, some of them target people, some of them summon things. Okay. And
Weird. This
then-
one actually stayed Summon Wani Jahani. I don't know how that one happened.
And then our last one is
How great would
a
that be?
32.
That would be funny.
I told you.
You're gonna get a random like summon major artifact.
Okay.
Well, Sveek, it looks like it's me, you, and Katani.
And half a ship. In the front half of a ship.
You have a ship. And now
The
I
worst
just
part is everyone topside is going to think Yezin did this again.
and now I want Michael Smith Bronson to roll a D20.
Flat.
Yeah, flat
Flat.
D20.
20.
20.
Oh,
You are.
snap.
He's the greatest wizard to ever live.
And then
Nice.
exclamation D100.
Allegedly.
Or however you roll it in Foundry. I think it's / D100.
You want it from me? You want 100?
Yep, same thing.
You want it from me?
You want it from me, bro?
You want it from me?
Wait,
Up to
Michael's
1D100.
83.
Hey.
Hey,
Let's go. Tell him, Chris.
let's go.
That's her new favorite thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
All
It's
right.
the YouTube thing.
So, the nature of this being raw magic, you innately understand the effects and what is put onto you or what's going on around you. So there's no like, oh, I wonder what happened. It's you are everyone within the area is innately privy to this. So
Privy.
for our first one, the 8 and a 53. let's see who's close. We'll just do D4. There's 4 of us. 4 of you
See?
guys here. So
I knew it was
do
gonna-
Wait, I thought there was only 3 of us.
well.
it is,
Nim-
but
Nimbletooth's above you, and he's
Oh,
within
okay.
range.
oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Nimbletooth is
God.
directly above, just 1 floor up, so it's within range. Teddy, roll a D4.
D4?
D4, correct. I'd have chat do it, but they don't have. I don't have a D4 set up in chat.
That's a 2, sir.
2.
Not it.
Yezin.
Becomes an otter.
You're protected against undead for the next 1 hour. Anything they attempt to do to you is everything's at disadvantage, and you have advantage on them for whatever that is. So
Actually, this might matter. With one of the next ones might be
That's fair.
summon undead.
So you see the magic splash off the table, and it just takes some words with it off that spinning disc and splashes onto you, and you could feel this like powerful celestial shield bolster. You guys can physically see this celestial shield with like the corny wings that fly out, and just kind of and as it fades, you have a little halo above your head for an hour.
Teddy's like fighting this thing in the middle of the table, like it's a Ouija board, but like with a hydraulic motor built onto it. Like,
Oh, you got your raw magic all over me.
Let's have now, since that happened to Yezin, roll a D4. Four.
Why wouldn't it be a 4?
This is
It's always 4.
Yeah.
so on my screen, how you guys are set up, it's like an L. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Nimbletooth, while you are driving the ship
Oh no.
the
for the
one
next,
points up.
your fingernails and your toenails begin to grow unreasonably long and mildly painful. They actually, if you're wearing boots, they start to puncture through your boots.
Oh,
And it's just these gnarly curled like ram horn fingernails as they keep growing and growing and growing.
For how long?
For the next day, you lose
Oh, Jesus.
1 point to your dexterity, and you lower your walking speed by 5 feet.
Ethan Wolf. Oh no, he's a receptionist.
Meanwhile, I was hanging on to Sveek, so Sveek got the brunt of the initial growth.
Yeah, you just
Like,
see
"Whoa!"
How am
and
I
it's
supposed to take my contacts out?
Oh, this is terrible. What am I?
you could feel the magic, just like a wave blast up from down below and just encapsulate everybody, and it just happens to make yours grow. And for the last one, for that, you can roll a 1d4.
Oh.
To see who this next one affects.
Okie dokie.
Better be good.
3.
Rolled a tree.
This is actually kind of fitting. Lyra.
I'm fine.
Fuck you,
This
Teddy.
is fine.
I just see you're like Ghostbusters trying to control the blast,
Don't
you know.
cross the street.
Yeah.
More of that raw magic splashes off the tensor's floating disc as it's spinning and slathers against you, and you feel your wisdom increase by 2 for the next
Oh.
day.
Oh, snap.
This is like either
Okay.
the worst or the best spin art, and I'm not sure.
You
take
you
that.
it's almost like there's a like somehow the ceiling of the room that you're in parts, even though it doesn't, and a sun or a moonbeam shines down, even though it's bright as day right now up on the deck, and you get bathed in that moonlight and you increase your wisdom.
Hmm.
And now for Theodore.
You become a god.
And break
Instant
everything.
kill.
Yeah.
Everyone, actually, no, you know the effect. For the next day, you appear as the opposite gender to everyone else that looks at you.
Nice.
Teresa.
Yeah.
Michelle
Michelle
Bronson.
Mel Bronson.
Theodora.
Yeah, so finally the wand kicks back and splashes onto your arm, and you just turn into it.
But I don't notice. Everyone else does.
Yeah,
I'm aware of the effect, but I don't see it.
correct.
Okay.
Hey, who's the hot chick?
Ew.
Keep your distance, Yezin.
And it's still wearing the same clothing though. It's just a female face.
Same voice too.
I
Oh,
imagine
God.
it's just like
Oh.
a white chick's transformation.
Exactly.
The big question is, do you keep holding onto the wand or do you drop it?
I hold on to it.
Okay.
Teddy is trying to attune to this bad bitch right now.
Yeah, because you know the first step now, as far as the book is concerned.
Yep.
Phase 1 is complete. Don't squirm.
As he continues to fight with this.
All right, if you want to,
We should have done this in an anti-magic field or something.
if you
No
want
magic would
to
penetrate it.
do that first step, I believe it requires a roll.
I save versus
Yeah, so
DC 5d4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Manage.
Roll. Okay, I have a DC for you.
Okay.
Wait, did that just roll Nimbletooth?
I just see Game Master private roll.
That's
Yeah.
strange. It shows up as Nimbletooth on mine, but that's fine. I have a DC.
Weird.
Yeah, if it's flat D20, doesn't matter who you had selected, right? So it would be Intel.
And I believe you have it as advantage.
19, sir.
You succeed on the first one, yeah.
Okay.
You needed a 17.
Ooh. Otherwise, we do all this again.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, now you need essentially just the time. Yeah, so you have
I
pulled
think it's
in.
working.
Yeah.
Yezin has his pick out ready to go.
So you saw this magic like spilling out like almost like a Ghostbuster blaster, and it's just wreaking havoc all over the place. And then as Teddy's holding on to it more as he turns into a woman, you see the magic start to kind of focus in onto as he's reeling it in, and it seems to be stabilized at this point.
So you had to be a woman to attune to this. See.
That matters not. Yes,
I guess I'm too much of a man for that wand.
whatever you need to tell yourself. Just be ready. It could summon anything.
Don't worry, I'll hit you if anything goes wrong.
You may have to.
With that, the latent splashes on the tensor's floating disc and the book that's open start to arc a little bit and spit and sputter, and more of those little magical fireworks pop up, and the book kind of turns sideways and floats up like a mouth, and starts moving on its own. And where's this?
Oh boy.
What?
Where? This is fun.
What is the name of your world again?
He looks to Yezin and Lyra.
Windreel.
Windreel.
Oh, I know this place. This is where I'm from.
Wow.
Are we hearing this, or is it just
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
is that?
Yes. Who are you?
What did you summon?
Any of the locals, if you want to roll either history or arcana, you can.
History or Arcana?
Yeah, either or.
I'm trained in history. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Dope. Yezin actually
How the
You-
fuck is he so smart? I love it. I love it.
So smart.
I love it.
he's just like the ultra
All that
clutch,
rock
like
knowledge.
local, you know?
Yeah.
He knows those rocks like the back of his hand.
Street smarts. Street smarts.
I don't
so
need schooling.
School of Hard Knocks, son. School of
School
Hard
of
Rocks.
Hard Rocks.
Hard
Thank you
Rocks,
very
yeah.
much.
So you know this as like an avatar of one of the deities, Dylira, who is the deity known as the scribe. Represents knowledge, teaching, history, writing, and truth. The actual deity was born from an argument between two archfey bickering. They had a disagreement, and neither one could remember the truth and what actually happened in history was so long ago. So the sheer necessity of them fighting and bickering sprung this creature into existence to just essentially write down everything forever.
And Yezin got this just from a voice.
Yeah, well, you see the avatar because the book, and it's a lot of that's in like a lot of the stories when you're a little kid about the talking books and stuff of Dylira, the scribes, and this, that, the other thing.
Talking book. Are you Dylira?
Talking book.
No.
You're not Dylira? Are you a part of Dylira?
I guess. Figment, maybe.
Figment or like a shard?
Shard's a big word.
Are all books technically shards of Dylira?
I guess technically, again, shard is a powerful term. I don't know if I would say shard, maybe a sliver.
Well, is a sliver not a shard?
A shard's like a big sliver. Let me check. And the book kind of goes limp and just starts fluttering through.
Oh my god, do we have an encyclopedia Britannica
It's just-
in the palm of our hands?
And, like,
Everything that Teddy has told you is true.
and then it pops back up and back into a mouth. I guess all shards could be a sliver, but not all slivers are shards. But a shard could... Semantically, I think you're correct.
I will take that
The sound.
Do you two know who Dylira is?
I don't want to die.
No, the god Dylira of scribes and writing and books and shit. Surprised you don't know.
Heard of her.
You two
Heard of her.
being as smart as you are, don't even know who the god of scribes and books is?
And Teddy's still fighting with us. I'm not from this world, yes. How am I supposed to know?
I thought you were from the
I've heard of
future.
her. I've heard of her.
Yes, a different world.
Different world.
So what are you just with us now? Do we get to keep you forever? Is that what's going on?
What's
Or do you have
forever?
3
Book
wishes or
Stay away from my book, yes.
Oh, books are
Your
not
book,
just
it's
yours.
Dylira's book.
Looks like your book has a mind of its own, and Lyra wants to like grab it and like make it talk.
It just starts giggling, like like you're tickling it.
Oh,
Meanwhile, fucking Teddy's having like an existential crisis with this fucking thing, and then Lyra's playing with the book.
What if we? Here we go. Million gold idea. We take books. We imprint a mind into them so that the books can read themselves to people. Then nobody would ever have to read again.
But never sell, yes. There's no time for it. Daniel, you said your name was.
We could call them like talkie bookies.
You see like the pages and the bookmark almost kind of like stretch out, like it's like tired and yawning. Like,
How do I control this thing?
I don't know. You're the mage.
Should I spin the book again?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You spin the book.
Yeah.
Just remember when it stops.
How long?
Until something happens. I don't know.
The book is spinning and spinning, and then it just opens up,
And just
and little
Vomits.
fucking shards of paper, like ripped up paper, just flying everywhere.
I think I'm ruining a book.
No, stop it.
Okay.
that made me tired.
So if you're not actually Dylira, what do we call you?
A book.
Yes, you idiot.
Well, most books don't talk. Do you have full sentience, or are you just reading what's in your pages?
I guess a little bit of both. What's full sentience anyway? It's just a figment. No one has
Your
full
effect
sentience.
changed.
What is it now?
Like deep
It's all
tone
like
bass.
deep demon-like.
Daddy voice, hold on 1 second.
I think I scrambled them up.
I wonder why. Yeah, it should be good now.
Yeah.
What's sentience anyway?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure sentience is just being able to make choices for yourself and do things because you have thoughts.
I guess. So
You
then
have
no.
thoughts, right? You're not just randomly reading passages to me and they just happen to be lining up perfectly to the questions I'm asking.
I mean,
Good chatbot.
I love these memes.
aren't you just randomly lining up sentences that you remember from your experiences?
Oh,
Yes, you bought us some time, Delia.
You want us-
You can see it. You can see it yawn again. Just. I have to go soon.
How did you come here? What do we do? What? Yo, hey, Teddy, you wanted to talk to a god? Talk to a god.
Who brought me here?
You could start to see the magic that had spilled onto the table is slowly starting to, almost like a lantern or a flashlight that's starting to slowly lose battery. It starts to flicker out.
Spill more magic, spill more magic. Or can you only do that like probably 3, maybe 4 times a day on a good day?
Teddy attempts to like try to. I mean, he barely has control over this thing, but he tries to like whip magic onto it, like shake it off the stick
He's
onto the
just
book.
He's just trying to.
So
It's everywhere.
So since you are, since you have grasped it and reeled it in, I'll definitely leave it up to you. You know that you can let it run wild again, but then you'd have to do everything over again, or you could keep it contained to try and keep the attuning going.
Fuck. What would Mad Mike do?
Flip a coin for
it
it.
would never let go.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you got the power in your hand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too important. Shut up, Yethan!
Shut up.
You can tell me to shut up, but talk to this god. You wanted to talk to a god. Talk to the bloody god.
I did! I said I was going to do it and I did it!
You said, who brought you here? What was your question?
Yeah.
Oops. I mean, was it not yourself?
Whose will was it? Enough of your riddles!
Just kind of looking through pages. I don't know. No one wrote it down?
Fine, thank you.
Just kind of. Anyone
Dylira
else?
can only this shard of Dylira can only pull out information that's ever been written down.
Presumably from this world.
Presumably from this world.
Presumably.
Presumably, yes, of course, of course.
Well, why is Morgudal trying so hard to get into this world?
As more pages go flying.
Since Galen Drench wrote literally everything down, maybe that's a good question.
With the veils thinning, everyone's trying to get into this world. It is a mine for spirits. It's like a gold mine that's been undiscovered. And then when someone discovers it, there's a rush.
Who discovered it?
I don't know.
Wasn't written down.
Will I ever encounter myself?
I don't know.
I am esoteric, yes.
Better start keeping a journal.
Absolutely not, Yeson.
Well, if you don't write it down, the Shard of Dalira cannot tell you if it's ever been written down. Come
Yes,
on.
precisely, Yeson.
Nimbletooth, you actually are close enough where you could feel the energy of, if you have a
The book.
question, it could get answered. Like that's the general you feel, when you go to like a panel or like a dissertation and you just know that the person in front of you has the answers to anything that you would ask because they're just so intelligent. You have that general feeling of like an aura around you.
What race is Nimbletooth?
I don't know.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, man. Which one?
Do we have any other names for Nimbletooth? Or, real name?
How many are there?
What?
How many are there?
I need chat to roll a d20, exclamation d20.
The one time we try to get information about Nimbletooth, it's not even from Nimbletooth. From a sentient shard god.
Another one.
Second one of the night.
Oh, hell yeah.
No.
Was that Aetherwolf again?
No, Johnny Nod. So with your last question was, how many are there? Correct, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Didn't do. Goodbye. And all the energy you could see just and comes back to neutral.
That was pretty cool.
Yes, my plan is working.
Is it done?
Haven't the faintest yet.
It gets really quiet below. Nimbletooth like climbs off of Sveek and he's just like, well, Sveek, it looks like we're all on our own. They're all dead. So set course for wherever you want to go. You don't have to listen to your brother anymore.
It's almost like you could feel like no one's really ever asked him where he wanted to go. He's always just followed. So he's just kind of like,
I'm with you, big boy. Let's go. You don't have to listen to your brother anymore.
This is bullshit, and you know it.
You're a free man now.
he just kind of starts. You guys kind of feel the ship rocking back and forth as he's just kind of freewheeling the ship.
Yeah,
Jason goes running back upstairs.
Hey.
And you just hear Lyra start clapping. She's so excited about the book.
What are you doing?
You guys, Zveek kind of straightens out.
Chicklets. We thought you guys were done. We thought we were free.
No, we
Well,
just talked to we talked to a god. Apparently, it worked.
Mike did it again.
I'm actually thoroughly impressed. Mike was able to not just talk to a god, but literally summon a shard of a god, and we talked to it.
Well, hey, I guess that's good. if
I'm
you're
very confused, and maybe I should start trusting him a little bit more.
no, let's not jump to any conclusions here. Let's not be so hasty. I mean, he might tap into something every once in a while, but really, he's really not that. He's really rather weak, as we all know. So we
He
can't
is
trust.
pretty weak.
We can't
He
trust
almost
on.
died to an otter.
We can't trust his fortitude by any means. So But well, what did you learn? Well, we have to go somewhere in particular. Well, where are we going?
Well, so,
Oh, speak up.
Nothing.
You learned nothing from a god?
we asked the right questions, but got not great answers.
So this wasn't truly fruitful, is what you're saying?
So the god that was summoned was Dylira, and Dylira can only, or a shard of Dylira, and Dylira can only, I guess, pull answers that have been written down at some point in this world. The questions we did get answers from were, one, why is Morgudal trying to get into this world?
Okay.
This world.
This world. But that answers the question of almost all the higher powered beings that are trying to get into this plane of existence, because apparently there's a lot of souls to be collected,
Well,
and everybody wants a chunk.
no, I mean that's
And the veils are thin now, or some shit.
oh. Oh, so anybody could come on through, is what you're saying.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's not great. So, stay the course? What, are we trying to outrun somebody now?
Why would we be trying to outrun somebody?
Well, you just communicated with a god. They're going to write it down.
A shard
veil is-
of a god.
The veil is thinning. So now it's in writing that all of us are trying to attempt something. So
I
now...
don't think the god wrote it down. The god just looked for the answers of things that have already been written down.
Oh, so they don't keep record of what you all talked about?
Maybe that's one of the questions we should have asked it.
What are the questions? Well, what other questions did you ask?
Teddy was trying to find out who you were, but apparently none of it's written down.
Who I am?
Yeah. Trying to get some more insight. But apparently there's multiple Nimbletooths, so
Well, that's unlikely, but you know.
oh, well, the answer was who is Nimbletooth, and the answer was which one.
Which one? Well, that's curious. Yeah. That
Is that a
doesn't
common name? I don't know.
No. What is it? Number tooth. That's it. What?
Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know that you could trust that book, or whatever it was, shard book. I say we just continue to get over to wherever we're going. Speak, take us.
Are you meaning to leave your voice effect on?
I was just gonna. I was gonna.
Okay.
I was gonna ask. I'll leave it up to you. That being flustered is on purpose or not.
You muted now.
Now you muted yourself.
Yep.
His inside voice came out a little bit longer than he intended.
Oh, so did I actually hear that voice change?
Oh yeah, you did. For
Okay.
Sure. Oh yeah. Anybody that was topside would have heard it. All right, Sveek.
Donnie.
Well, take us away.
Nimbletooth, you're a weird little dude, and
Yeah, there's only one of me. Just for the record, there's only one of me.
I'm very confused. But if you want to talk about something, we're here for you, dude. I just want to let you know.
I don't think that there's anything to talk about. I've been forthcoming with you all about my intentions. And my intentions are to help this team out and make sure that we get things done.
And
So,
eat people, right? That's the
Well-
other intention.
I mean, that's a dietary restriction that I adhere to. It's you know, I don't judge you for burning food and, you know, eating charred things. I mean, that's
That
your
is
choice.
that is wholly untrue. You have judged me multiple times.
Well, okay. Well, it's not my choice of, you know, how to prepare food, but I mean, if you want to, all right, let's call it even.
All right, my dude. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just letting you know that if you need an ear, I'm there.
Well, thank you. I that's appreciated, but there's really nothing to really delve into. What you see is what you get.
But what about what we hear?
What do you mean?
Your voice sounded weird there for a little bit.
I don't know.
You
Not
you
sure
don't
what you mean.
know. I'm pretty sure you do.
Well,
I'm gonna walk away now. You take your time.
yes, you walk away now.
I see. That sounded vaguely threatening, but okay.
You
No,
also see really long fingernails and toenails too.
What did you guys do down there? What the fuck?
I mean, about that.
I mean, aren't I cursed enough? He says that out loud.
Oh my god, sounds like a pug walking on hardwood floors.
And my boots are ruined. Who's gonna pay for these boots?
What did you do to your hands there? In your
What
feet?
did I do? I didn't do anything. I heard a pulse from below, and I felt something happen to below.
Oh well, you remember how like I grabbed that wand and shit things happened?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Teddy's down there holding it right now.
He's playing with it.
Sitting on a disc while he's spinning, and he's just blowing his wild loads everywhere.
Well, some magic should be tampered with. And now I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. And God forbid I need to unlock anything. You know what it's going to be like?
You're gonna have to use the bathroom.
Yezin reaches into like his like backpack and stuff and like pulls out like gardening shears.
All right. Just don't go too far down.
He just hands them to you like.
Oh, how am I supposed to use that? Look at
You
this.
still
hand.
got hands.
Yes. But I don't think that I'm going to be able to handle these without...
Oh,
Am I supposed to put my fingers into the...
I'll help you with the first ones. Here we go.
And look how terrible this is working out for me. You trust me? Ah, look at this.
Travis scissor hands.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll help you with the first couple, and then you can do it yourself. And
All
just
right, yes.
snip.
All right, you need to roll anything here?
No,
Don't fuck this up.
They're made of adamantium or some shit.
Yeah, it actually says
I don't know.
it actually said in the wild magic table what happens if you try and cut them off.
Oh,
So yeah, you take I assume just like large looking gardening shears is what you have.
yeah.
And you come down and you chomp off the first finger, the fingernail rather, the ultra long curly nail, and it falls and hits the ground and kind of dissipates into that wild magic-y bright pure silver, almost like a quicksilver. And then as it dissipates, the nail reforms right back on his finger.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm gonna go back downstairs now.
This better not be permanent.
Yezin goes back downstairs and just starts cackling. Comes back into the room. Guys, you'll never guess what happened to Nimbletooth.
What, is he okay?
Well, apparently all that wild magic made his nails grow really long. Also, have you guys heard his like weird voice
Heard.
that he does? Heard.
Yes.
Only in my head.
What do you mean in your head?
Yes, he speaks to us telepathically.
He can speak telepathically?
He does it all the time.
How come I don't get to talk telepathically?
He probably doesn't like you.
Damn. God,
He's talking to me right now.
learn the hard way sometimes. Well, that's. Do you guys have like a little chat group without
Yes.
me? You guys
Yeah.
talk about me behind my back?
Yes, constantly.
Oh, that-
He's lying.
It takes a certain
Yes,
amount of
yes.
intelligence.
Good one, Nimbletooth.
I'm gonna insight that. That's.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Are you almost finished with that rod?
I don't know, Lyra.
I mean, this is rude.
What's
Could
the
take-
next phase?
It could take days. I don't know.
You're taking days in my bedroom?
It's my office for now. Just I'll be out of here as soon as the ritual's finished.
All right, so you guys are pretty much just waiting to try and
Yeah.
until that's over.
Shit.
Okay, so after the first hour, I need you to make another save at advantage. And I will give you a new save.
15?
Yeah,
Oh.
you needed an 11.
Oh,
Okay.
So we'll do the second hour. I need one more. Same thing at advantage.
Oof.
Smoked it.
21, baby.
And our final third hour of attunement. One more.
Dead. 18?
That was very lucky because you needed a 15 and you rolled a 14 on the first one.
Oof, oof.
You were aside from the 21, you were dancing the line of just failing. But yeah, so after the third and final hour, you make your third successful save, and now you can handle the wand. You are attuned to the wand. You can handle it, and it won't spill wild magic unintentionally.
Okay.
Unintentional.
Unintentionally. Okay. After some time, I imagine anyone in the room is bored out of their fucking mind as Teddy is just fucking holding this shaking wand in front of him for like 3
Are
hours.
you still spinning the disc?
No, that's faded. That's
Oh, okay.
collapsed
Okay.
on the ground. Yeah, the book is on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, about every hour you see the wand just start to glow and
Bust
pulse. Yeah, and it's almost too bright to look at, and then he just manages to. It's almost like someone's turning a light up too bright and you can't look, and then the car passes. They turn it back down. That kind of feel.
Could have this managed by tomorrow morning. Yes, and
Can I pick you up and move you? Because you're kind of in my bedroom.
I wouldn't trust the magic yet. You may want to sleep in the other room.
No, I'm still going to sleep in here. I honestly don't give a shit, but.
Okay, so steady because it's nice in here.
He just like puts a blanket over you like a bird.
Get over that.
I just see you like you're just like
you're just
crisscross
something like-
applesauce.
You just see a faint glow underneath it, like he's on his cell phone under there.
That's what I'm
Playing
playing in
his
my
Game
head.
Boy at night and he's not
Yeah, yeah.
supposed to.
A little kid just on their tablet at like 2 a.m. Perfect. You actually feel too with that last draw in of magic and that almost like settling. It's getting later in the day, but everybody on the boat, you kind of feel like as that magic draws in and settles, it kind of like slowly dissipates out, and everybody regains their spent spell slots for the day if you used anything.
This is bullshit.
You actually hear Zveek. Nibbletooth, you're still up there with Zveek driving around?
Yeah.
He kind of gives you a nudge and a point, and off in the distance, you can see some sort of. It looks like the desert starts to end, and you can see a long stretch of ocean and a big, a very large structure. It seems to be man-made and hewn. It doesn't seem to be like a haphazard. It's hard to make out details now, but you see a large, physically made structure coming off in the distance.
Nibbletooth will go to the door that leads to the deck, and he just shouts down like, "I think we might be where we need to go. We made it, or something. I thought we had 3 days."
Was this not the third day?
This is the
Was
second day.
Mm-hmm.
End of the second day, yeah.
Yezin goes running up like, "We're there already? Oh, that was quick. All right. I'll steer us in."
Mike's gonna gather his book and come topside.
Wait. Are you sure this is where we're supposed to be going?
This is where we're supposed to be going. This is Coralhorn Wharfs, right?
Looks like it from here, yeah.
As
Yeah.
Teddy's,
This is where we're going. I guess we just made really good time.
as Teddy is ascending the stairs. Yes, it must have been my powerful magic. Nibbletooth, you see a female Teddy climbing up the stairs.
Oh, well, there was another stowaway. Who's this?
Me.
Oh,
This is Theodora.
Oh.
Yes, I was right. You'll want to talk.
what? What are you suggesting?
Also, those nails are Teddy's fault. You can blame him.
It's not my fault. It's the will of the universe. And so is us arriving a day early. You're welcome.
Well, I'm not worried about that so much, but these better not be permanent.
There's no way to be certain.
Well, let's see. Will you stay a woman this entire time?
If need be.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, advantages, yes.
I mean, this is true. Well, Yezin, you've got your pick now. There's 3 of them on board.
Absolutely not.
What?
He's not my type.
I mean, there was 3 of them before, but one's now a gem. I guess 4 technically, if you count the statue of Snake's mom, right?
Oh, yes, I'm quite surprised I did not destroy that in the process.
Oh my God! Did we actually check?
What about Katani?
It was a
Well, that was one of the 3 that I was mentioning.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that, that Snake was one of them, but hey, to each their own. Yezin, you're not, Hey,
He likes those nasty
racist.
chicks.
What? I'm not saying anything about, it's just, it's an interspecies thing. It's weird.
Is it weird?
I don't know.
I guess I should have asked the god of written books if interspecies is weird. Actually, that's probably there's probably a lot written down about that.
Oh, well, what did you ask?
Yes, we asked about all of you.
What?
Yes. Nimble teeth, is that the plural?
Or
What? What?
Yes, I spoke to my friend. And who is Nimbletooth? And it asked, which one?
Well, I mean, it's common enough name, perhaps.
Yes, likely story.
Yeah, well, you don't know all the halflings in this world, do you?
Thankfully, no.
Yeah, well, so then
well, that seemed pretty racist.
you can't cast any aspersions here. You
They're a
don't
lazy
know.
bunch. They're all lazy.
It's the surname that matters.
What's your surname?
Bumblefoot, is it not?
Yeah, Bumblefoot.
Was it? Oh, yeah, I think we knew that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Also, how come I don't get to be involved in the cool mental chat?
Very
They said
splendid.
they said you talked to them. They said y'all got like a nice little telepathic link chat going on, and you talk about me behind my back.
Oh,
Rude.
well, I don't think that we've talked behind your back. I just haven't.
He was talking to you down there.
Oh,
He
no,
said
we
you
were right in
right
front of you. You
there.
just couldn't hear us.
Yes, it depends on the situation. If I needed to talk to you, I would reach out to you. It's nothing personal. Don't take it personally.
Yes.
I mean,
Don't be a baby, as a.
I've talked to everybody here. I mean, speak and speak will vouch for me. See?
It's nice driving, Speak. Well, ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it was all Zeke, and nothing to do with you, Teddy.
Hey,
Theodora,
I'll tell you what, though, it's very weird inside in Sveek's head.
Michelle Smith.
But inside. Yes, I rather like that. Inside of his head, you say?
Well, he's got a very unique way of communicating, is all.
Very well.
Well, anyway, so here we are. Now, where we're going exactly, I don't know. You have a friend here, you said, Yezid?
Yeah, runs a legitimate business. We're gonna
All
go
right.
find Gilly Hansen in there. He's gonna ask you to call him by his nickname. Don't. It's stupid.
What is the nickname?
Literally, he's trying to get people to call him Gilly the Handsome Hansen, and he's really not.
Would it get us a better deal?
No.
Right.
Maybe. You could try. You're a female now.
Absolutely not, Yesin.
You're the one asking about better deals, and you're the one that can make them happen.
No, send Lyra.
Oh, don't give us so much credit.
I'm a middle-aged woman, Yesin. Send Lyra.
I mean, from my perspective, Lyra is probably the most physically appealing out of all of us.
Yeah,
if you're into that kind of thing.
I
Zeke
could
kind of gives you
shapeshift
a
into an
nudge.
otter right now.
I don't think that'll help.
Yes, enough of that. I don't want to see another otter. In fact, no more otter speak.
Hmm.
Can we all make a pact right now to just forget about it?
Forget
What,
about
your failure? Your failure with the wad?
Yesin's failure.
I think I did pretty well.
Did you?
I almost killed you, didn't I?
How's that headache?
What headache?
Where you had a bolt in your fucking forehead.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, sorry about that. I had to do what I had to do. So, all right. Well, okay. So, Gilly. We'll meet up with Gilly, see what he could do about the boat, get us a new boat, sell these boats, and what? And then we
Retrofit them, whatever it takes. We'll get across that water.
So that's the plan. We cross the water. Where are we going to? Dark Shore? Perfect.
No, Moon Grove, was it?
The
That's Cursed Temple.
Moonspore Grotto. There we go.
Moonspore
There we
Grotto,
go.
that's the one,
Just
yes.
gotta search my brain parts.
Yes.
It takes me a minute sometimes.
Yes. To the Cursed Temple. Yes, of course.
Right. Yeah,
Yes, I want to go there.
yeah, that sounds like a great place to go.
It's
Yes.
not a great place to go.
Well, we're with you. You know the tricks to getting out of there. Tell us.
I was never in there.
Your whole crew. They were all cursed.
They were cursed just opening it.
Where were you?
I got away.
Yes, but how?
I'm pretty sure we already had this discussion.
Yes, but you evaded the question.
Yeah, stop evading questions.
You don't talk.
What?
It's the reason why I can speak infernal.
Yes, you were cursed by you made a pact with a.
Hey, that sounds like a curse, but That sounds like a.
It's a curse in another way, I guess. Anyway, we're here. All right.
Okay, fine.
Let's go.
It matters not.
If Nibbletooth's not gonna talk, then I'm not gonna talk.
I'm talking. What? I've answered all the questions.
That's not true at all.
Isn't it?
No.
I thought we had. Well.
And what are you
What do
hiding?
mean
He points to Lyra.
we? So there are more than one?
What?
There you are, evading the questions.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're here.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
we're
let's
here.
go. Let's go.
Yasmin goes up and like pulls it into port or whatever.
Yeah. So as you start to approach, it's this massive complex. It's just designed to be a dry dock, so you can see ships in all manner of stages of being built, and just the scale is almost unreal. Everybody make a quick perception check as the last thing we do.
Nice.
Of course, it would be you.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Hey, not so bad.
Let
there
me
it is.
persuade.
There it is. I was gonna say there.
To be fair, you do get
You
it at
didn't want to jinx
advantage.
me. And then I got +2 to my wisdom too. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, so you'd be like
I didn't incorporate.
That adds
it.
one more.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the 26.
27.
and
Jesus.
and technically you're at advantage. So if you want to try and get the nat 20, you totally can.
Do it.
I see
Ah.
everything.
Okay. Just 26. Just 26.
Perceive it.
And at 27, doesn't he have +2?
What's your elven IC?
Let's do
plus-
their stats, so
yeah.
one of them on.
Exactly, yeah. +2 to the stat gives you 1 of the mod. Lyra sees it first. Through the ships, you notice something far off at the far dock that looks familiar. And it looks like a ship that you've seen before on your first trip to Matamata, a black obsidian-sided ship.
Do I also see that with the 20?
And you eventually start to see it as you get a little closer. Yep, everybody else missed it.
Hey, Katani, your dad's here.
You're welcome.
And with that, we'll slowly start to fade out. The one last thing that the camera sees that the players don't see, back in the hold where those 2 statues are, there's a imprint, almost like, when water gets on something but it's kind of dried up, like concrete. When water gets on concrete and you
It's
can
a
see
dark
the wet,
stain.
yeah, it leaves that kind of dark stain. On the statue is a dark stain of where the raw magic had hit one of the statues, and you can see a tiny little crack and sliver of stone fall away. And that's it for today, I think.
I also, like, when I took the can and put the gem in it, I put it in the hand of one of those rats. So that stone probably fell in the can.
Yeah. Well, it was like right off on the bottom, so it's like you'd have to literally, like, with practically a microscope, be inspecting it to notice it.
You'd have to lick it.
You'd have to lick it.
Yeah. Taste check.
Let's see. Where are we going to go today? I don't even have Twitch up today.
Well,
What?
What?
What is that? I don't
That's
know
how I
Twitch.
like my magic. Stone ground.
What are you doing, mate?
All right then. You gotta
Get your
find
shit
a
together.
Twitch stream.
More work. Righto.
Right.
yes, me lord.
Yes, me lord.
Okay.
I
Hey,
think
bruv.
this.
Hey, bro.
God, I hate that you just can't go check a stream. It just has to give you an ad. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bit messed, didn't it?
Job's done.
Make-
Job's
Yeah,
done.
That's a good one.
Need that
Them,
premium.
Assyria got that one. I would say
Job's done.
Assyria. It's Arisia.
Arisia.
Aris.
Arisia.
Arisia.
Whoa. Yeah. Dude, this is
First
giving me
one I say.
flashbacks.
It
Here's my
really
next
is.
guy. My next character is Warcraft 3 Grunt. He's gonna put in a soundboard.
We'll go to Mad Bird streams again. They seem pretty cool, and they're always super.
And every
nice.
once in a while, you just gotta like mix in a little bit of StarCraft too.
Yeah, right.
You require more
More
Thespian gas.
By more pylons.
Oh, what is the fucking battleship? Cruiser operational.
Who called in the fleet?
I don't remember Off I Go then. How does
Off I
that one
Go
go?
then?
Off I go then.
Does it? I don't remember that at all.
Oi.
Yeah, Arisius is going off script. And I don't remember any of these last. He's just making me say shit.
Yeah, that's-
me, boy.
I gotta fucking love Warcraft. All right, we're gonna go.
Get your finger out of that bunghole. The fucking dwarven gunners, man.
Oh, fuck, I closed it. Cool. We're gonna go over to Mad Bird streams again because they're super cool.
To
And
Warcraft.
yeah. See you, bad bitches, later.
Yeah, sayonara.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.